Your cold naked money and lover don't mean anything. It's only at harmonious union, the consciousness state, it becomes something of value and something you came to me for. Since the very beginning of me being in the consciousness state of harmonious twin flame union in March 2020, I was confronted immediately by people that willfully misunderstood me. They try to maliciously misunderstand me and say, listen, Petra, I'm already married for 2.5 decades. You see, here's my husband. Don't you understand how good of a marriage we have? Oh, don't you see my social media post having a good time with him? Don't you understand how many children we have? Weren't you there when you visited our beautiful home? How dumb are you, Petra? What is this about, this union? I have a union. You clearly don't. But that was someone that didn't know anything about twin flames, and I offered her to completely free and just as friends to explain that to her in a little Zoom call, but she didn't want to hear it. No interest in any Zoom call. Ignore. Because it can't be that I have anything of value to say there, right? So that was just someone that didn't even know anything about twin flames and certainly not about the consciousness state of harmonious union. And they were like, but I already have that physical union, a marriage, a family. So what are you going on about, you silly goose? But I have to say, that sounds like, well, yeah, people outside the twin flame idea community, they have no idea. Okay, we get it. Okay. It can be funny even, right? It's like, dude, you have no idea. But this also happens within the twin flame community, so-called community. It also happens within my community. It happens within my school. That people are still like, but listen, I know who my twin flame is. I already have their body. Look, here it is on this picture together with me last summer, when we were on the beach or in Rome or something. Or I visited them yesterday, right? So I already have it, right? I already have that physical logic, able to be touched body of the twin flame. So what are you going on about? What is this harmonious union thing? And that's how it sometimes occurs to me that I think, wow, okay. So that's how difficult it is to understand that you really always need the consciousness state of harmonious twin flame union. And that's actually the only thing I can guide you to. That is my work. I can't do anything for you. That's what we do here. And it is also the thing that you need and that everyone needs. So be happy, you found it. This is the place. Come closer. I invite you. I claim our relationship. It's okay. We'll work it out for you. But yeah, so that's really what that is. It doesn't matter if you grabbed the arm of this man or woman and, brought them to your bedroom. And now you touch their entire body and it's so hot and steamy. It really doesn't matter. What matters is, do you have the consciousness state of harmonious twin flame union? That's like the concrete, it's the only concrete, very precise measuring tool on the twin flame journey. And that's how we know everything that we can know about the twin flame. If they're gonna stay, if it's a real deal, if it is in harmony, if it opens the complete abundance that is here for you, etc. That is all inside that one thing, the consciousness state. And that is the same for the money. Maybe you say, well, Petra, you just have, your own home and like freedom and fitting food and wonderful clothes. But that's nothing. I have $30,000 in the bank. I have 3 million in the bank. I have 30 million in my savings account. Do you actually understand? We're like making more of that every day by day trading. I just ask someone else to day trade with my 30 million in the bank, okay? So that grows every day. What you have is nothing. So what are you talking about when with your soul money and with your money connected to the consciousness state of harmonious twin flame union, because otherwise it doesn't mean anything? Yeah. Well, I don't care, you might say. I don't care if it's connected to my consciousness of harmonious union or not. I have money and you don't. That's what someone may conclude, which is false. It's a false conclusion that you've come to with false reasoning, but okay. I can understand what you mean. I'm not stupid. It's just not what this is, because your cold money that is not connected indeed with your harmonious union consciousness state doesn't mean anything. What means something is you going to union and mission in flow, of which the first and most important and the most relevant thing that you come to me for is the consciousness state of harmonious twin flame union. That's what you need to touch. That's the place that you need to touch. That's the arrow that needs to hit, right? When you've hit that goal, things will change. In fundamental things such as your love life and your money life. Because it will become connected to something deeply intimate and true. Divine even. Sacred. And that's how it changes. It changes feeling color. It changes truth. It changes how you deal with it. It changes who is connected to it. It changes so that you go from the you that you were towards the you that you are as the version that lives in harmonious twin flame union eternally, together with your twin flame. And your relationship with that money changes. And your relationship with that lover of flesh and blood changes. It becomes better. It becomes sacred. It becomes the very thing that you came to me for. It becomes taken in by the consciousness state of harmonious twin flame union. That is. And for some, they might lose the body of that lover first, before they recognize the body of the true twin flame. Some may lose their $30 million that is growing every day by day trading. They will lose everything and even go below zero to then again grow a new money life within the consciousness state of harmonious twin flame union. So, no, it doesn't yet mean anything. But some skills are transferable. Some things that you do with lovers that are kind and helpful, these are transferable to your relationship with your true twin flame. Some trading skills for your money or money management systems are transferable to that harmonious twin flame union way of dealing with money. As long as you change your core consciousness and first make that your home and make it something that you vibe with there, something that grows in you there, that you then later can see what still fits there. And what has stayed. Whom of your friends have stayed, when you're in your harmonious twin flame union? How much of your money has stayed? Did the body of that twin flame, that one that you thought was your twin flame, did it stay? Or did just God do this complete trick on you almost, like took that body away and gave you the true twin flame before you even realized that it happened? Sometimes that happens, not necessarily. But even if it was your true twin flame all along, with the right body, so to speak, you had the right body in view out there in the world. Well, great, fantastic. But how you connect with them and which part you connect with inside of them will change. You will connect with the real them in their heart, from the real you in your heart. And that might be a significant change. That's the shift towards harmonious twin flame union, the consciousness state. There you go. Maybe you keep your 30 million or $30,000 or what have you on your bank account. And it's still around when you're in your harmonious union consciousness state. You look into your bank statement and it's still there. Well, great. Fantastic. You have a beautiful little buffer or something to invest in building the mission that you have or something. Beautiful. You will now connect differently to that money. You will see it for, well, like the sacred tool that you have there. A tool to invest in the real thing, in the real mission that you can make work, because that's what you stand for as twin flame. So that you can invest in that and get money and value back. So your cold naked money and lover don't mean anything. It's only at harmonious twin flame union, the consciousness state, where it becomes something of value and something that you came to me for. And I hope this helped.